All right, what's up, you guys? So, um, pretty much what I am getting ready to do is do a just like a little revamp in here because it's been feeling a little stale, like, just creative wise. So, I felt like in order to kind of you know, spice things up and revamp my inspiration to be in this room, I kind of just want to switch things up a little bit. And although I literally love how the space looks, like everything is perfectly, where it could possibly be. But sometimes I feel like you kind of just need to change things around in order to just, shift and move like the energy around. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be hard because the space is really, really small. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little overview. We just have the bookshelf there, and we have a bed, art supplies, and then here we have our desk. We have this chair. This is our nice little desk setup right here. Very nice with our TV. And then the last little corner here, some art pieces, and then random art supplies, garbage. And then, yeah, back here to the window, and then boom, canvas. So what I was pretty much thinking, the game plan here is I'm gonna leave the bed and this whole area exactly the way it is right here, but then I'm gonna transition the desk right here and I'm gonna put it next to the window, and then I'm gonna move this, and then I'm gonna move it over here. Oops, let me just turn the camera around. What am I doing? I'm gonna move it right over here, either on towards the wall or in the middle here. And then I'm gonna move this canvas here, and I'm also gonna put it on this side. So we will see how this turns out. First thing I'm going to do is start by transitioning, things out of the way so then I could transition things over. I'm going to try to leave this TV like exactly where it is. If I can get it, move this whole thing over here without having to take all this stuff off of there, that would be amazing. So we're going to test my strength today. And yeah, so let's get started. All right, so we got all that transition out of the way. So now the game plan is I'm going to try to scoot this whole thing over this way. And I know this is going to be like extremely heavy. Hopefully I don't have to take this TV down. Lord willing, I don't have to take this TV down. Let's see how heavy this actually is. Okay, we're good. I was just forgot to take that one thing down. We're good. Move this cord. It's not that heavy actually. Now that I'm like feeling it, it's not that heavy. Yeah, it's gonna work, guys. If we kind of just use your body weight, it kind of it's just sliding today. Sliding. Oh snap! Right, I'm gonna try to get on the other side of it though. This big old belly. Oh snap! Okay, okay, we're good. All right. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I think it was easier on this side, so I'm gonna push. I'm gonna pull rather than push. Okay. This whole thing like just collapsed on me, like that would be insane. That would literally be crazy. Let's take this painting down. Let's put that there. So far so good. So far so good. Yeah, that wasn't too hard. That was not too bad at all. Yeah. So yeah, that just changed the room like completely. And now it's cool. Ooh. And now what's cool is that I kind of get to sit right next to the window. I literally get to sit right next to the window and get like more lighting. So that's cool. That's cool. I like this. Like, it's not too much, but it's a subtle change that, ooh, like, I'm not doing anything crazy, but it's like a subtle change. Like, you know, it's changing the vibe for reals. Okay, I like this. Ah, so now we are right next to the window. Hey, look at my big old stomach. This is crazy. So yeah, just speaking and giving a little update. Um, so supposedly I was supposed to be 38 weeks pregnant, but turns out I am only 34 weeks pregnant. Like, that's crazy. But I'm not tripping because obviously that gives me more time to prepare, more time to, you know, have my space, you know, before a newborn enters into my life, which I am super duper 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 excited about. Like, I'm having a girl, like, this is crazy, but it gives me more time, so I'm not really tripping. All right, let's move this over here for a second. And then, like I said, I'm going to move this over this way. My initial thing is I kind of want to move it right here. This is, like I said, we're going to move this canvas right here over this way. Ooh, I like it. I like it for real. I love that. Yeah, that's freaking perfect. I love this. So yeah, let me show you guys real quick. I like that a lot. I'm gonna put my piano someplace like in a tighter corner though. So I don't know. Let's just push it over a little bit and see if we can create enough space where this can fit. There we go. And then as long as I'm still able to open the door, that's all that matters. So yeah. And then yeah, we can still fit the piano over on this side, I think. Let's try it. Let's try it. Why do I have 3 pair of headphones? Because no, it's like they all kind of serve different Purposes. Um, I don't know. I'm a techie kind of girl, so I just be buying a whole bunch of tech stuff that I don't need, but I like it, so you know how that goes. Perfect. The piano fit over there literally perfectly. Let me show you guys. We have the piano kind of right there, so it's easy to pull out. And then we still have enough space on this side where the door can still open and we can still access our things. I might even push it up further. And the door still has space to open up without hitting anything. Just so that it's like the drawers are right next to me. I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and push this stuff in right here. Let's push that in like that. Push this in here like that. And yeah, it's looking good. There we go. Okay, so the next thing that I think I'm gonna do is, since my canvas is right there, the stuff that is sitting on top of here isn't really gonna work for, you know, it needs to turn into some type of like table where the art supplies are easy to reach. It doesn't make sense to have the music in there next to the canvas. And that's the whole purpose of this kind of like revamp. Also, like, just making things more, you know, making everything super intentional and more effective. I think functionality is more important right now. So that's what I'm going to do. And I might even have to like get rid of some stuff. It's kind of getting like really cluttered in here, but I do like everything. So maybe I just have to move it into a different room just to free up like some, you know, my kids are, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Why are they crying? This is the thing about having boys. They fight all the time. It's crazy. It's crazy. Over the years, I've learned to kind of just pick and choose my battles when it comes to these kids because they will literally. What happened? He hurt you. Why he hurt you? You need to come sit down? Okay, take off your shoes, please. You guys need to stop fighting. Go ahead, take your shoes off. Go sit down. Go ahead, have a seat. Or do you want to go in your room and watch Dragon Balls? You watch Dragon Balls? Or you want to stay in here? Okay. You want to watch Dragon Balls on my TV? I would let you watch Dragon Balls on my TV. But Mama's recording something right now, so can't have all the extra noise in the background. You want to go in your room and watch? Okay, let's go in your room and watch Dragon Balls. I want to different Dragon Balls. Okay, and we are back. So, yeah, as I was saying, so yeah, this stuff has to go for right now. And this record player, although I mean I do love the aesthetic of having it, it is taking up a lot of space, and I do not use it because the quality of it is just not there for me to actually listen to it. I'd rather listen to a Bluetooth speaker. But one day I do want to invest in like a really high quality record machine where I can actually enjoy it. So that's just completely for aesthetic purposes. But since I'm not really using it, I might just put it like under the bed or something for a little bit. Who is it? What do you need? What do you need?
Mom, why you lock the door in the backyard?
He locked the door on you?
Yeah, you could wrap in the place. What happened to
What happened to the place? I'm clean. I'm changing it.
why this place is moving now?
Because I'm moving my stuff around, so it's more different.
Why is your pee right here?
You like it? Put that back. That's for ours. That's for the drone. That's for the camera fly. Leave that in there. So yeah, Mama's making a video, so I'm gonna need you to please exit for a second, sir. Can you do that while I finish?
What is this music called?
You can have that if you want it, because I don't think I want it anymore.
I put it in the room?
If you want it, you can have it.
Okay. You.
All right. Anyways. So yeah, go ahead and stay tuned for the end result, or just the process. All right. Guys, so I did a lot. I'm pretty much almost done here. Got everything cleared out. Let me show you what it's looking like so far. So now we have the canvas here. I have artworks that I didn't finish. I have paintbrushes, and I kind of just stuck my mic in there. Here I did put my gemstones back because I thought that was the best place for it. And then here is my favorite little section. You know what? If maybe another time I will kind of really get into a full on like art supply collection. Yeah, that's what we're gonna get back to. You can have a whole office tour and going through my stuff another time, but for now we're gonna keep it to the point. Okay, so moving on along here, bookcase pretty much stayed the same. I did put my drums on top of the drum, and then of course we still have the bed here, and I'm about to fix her up a little bit. She's a little messy, but I was thinking like I kind of want to take my art pieces down. Like, as much as I do love them, I feel like they can look a little chaotic in here, and I do want a little bit more of like a peaceful vibe. So I'm considering at least taking down those ones and those ones, and maybe keeping that one there. Yeah, that's something to consider. And then of course now the biggest transition, we have the desk over here right next to the window. All right, y'all, so we have reached the end of this video. I don't know how long it's going to be by the time I edited it, but I showed you guys the most important parts here. Oh, I gotta turn around. I really really like it here. I like it here, and I think that's really the most important part when you're trying to make a space. Make it, you gotta kind of make it and turn it into something that feels good to you. So I feel like I like this a lot better. I really 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 love being by the window because it makes me feel like I'm kind of like outside without actually even having to be outside, which is super nice. Like, I like this a lot. Yeah. So, and it just feels a lot more open now. Like, I feel like I could slide over here and get to the canvas, kind of slide back over here a lot more easier, and kind of just, be everywhere. I really, really like this. Like, look at this. I really like it. I like that whole section. That's just like such a vibe to me right there. So, yeah, my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this footage up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. um I'm super, sometimes I find myself in bad moods sometimes, but I am super blessed at the end of the day to be able to have a space that I can curate to be mine. you know Having children can be kind of hectic, and I didn't always have this space, so I'm really happy that I have something in a space to go to that I can dedicate to my art, and dedicate to just making something that feels like me. So yeah, with that being said, I think I'm gonna leave this off here, and I don't know, I feel like I could keep rambling, but at the same time, I think I'm just gonna cut the video. I'm gonna cut the video off here. So bye.